Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot. Sorry, my controller just freaked out. I hope it's still working. Welcome back to the more Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 modded fights. How are you guys doing today? Once again, I gotta give shoutouts to iManji Mods who created the ISO. It's a modded isolated folder that allows me to just download it, hook it up, and it's already got all the mods installed. He does have tutorials over on his YouTube channel on how you could set this thing up yourself if you're looking for that kind of thing. Hopefully I'll remember to link his channel in the description down below. I would love to talk with that guy. I don't really know how to get a hold of him contact-wise. But yeah, iManji Mod's the one who set all this stuff up, so you can thank him a bunch. As always, computer settings are the same. Com versus com. Today, today we're actually going to be doing our first full-fledged, totally, at least as far as I'm recording it goes. You guys might get a different one uploaded first, but this is the first totally fan fiction fight that I'm going to be recording as far as that goes. This is the first fight where every character is just totally, totally never happened in any kind of show or adaptation or anything like that, at least to the best of my knowledge, unless Dragon Ball Heroes did it, but Dragon Ball Heroes does a bunch of weird stuff. So today, the much requested fight of, we're going to be looking at Goldo, in his first costume, of course, going one-on-one with Frieza Soldier. And the reason we're doing this is I get messages all the time, just Thundershot, when are you going to do Goldo versus Frieza Soldier? Thundershot, if there's any fight that I wanted to see really badly in Dragon Ball that I never got to see, it was Goldo versus Frieza Soldier, because Goldo, power level-wise, is the weakest of the Ginyu Force. He's got telekinetic powers, but those are hit or miss. Power level-wise, the weakest member of the Ginyu Force, and the Frieza Soldier was entrusted with guarding Frieza's life, right? And also being one of his minions, so he had to have some kind of strength to him, right? I think Goldo versus Frieza Soldier is one of the more requested fights that we get around here. And of course, I'm kidding. One day that joke will not be funny to me, but as of today, the joke is still very funny to me. In case you guys don't know, when I set up these mods, or the mods when they're set up, the mods themselves are tied to characters that they aren't, obviously. So I pick Goldo, I get a different character. I pick Frieza Soldier, I get a different character. Anyways, the fight we're gonna be looking at today, it is Super Buu X Janemba, Super Buu Janemba fusion versus a Cell/Baby fusion. Now, Super Buu with Janemba is not the craziest, not the craziest of ideas. They were, one of them was a movie villain, one of them was a TV villain, an anime villain. Oh, God. Super Buu starting off strong here. Oh my God, just taking away 3/4 of Cell and Baby's health bar to start off with. As you can see, Janemba actually does have 1 extra health bar over Cell. If I think this is an issue, I'll probably restart the recording and give Cell 1 defense buff. But I don't think it will be. I don't think the 1 health bar is going to matter too much. We'll have to see how it goes though. Explosive Wave. I'm just trying to get the best fight I possibly can as Cell lands an attack here. All right, I'm going to talk over their fight for the first half. We'll talk about the fights in the best 2 out of 3 scenarios. But yeah, Cell and Super Buu, or not Cell and Super Buu, Super Buu and Janemba are not the craziest. They probably had somewhat similar power levels, right? It took Gogeta to really crack at Janemba. It took Vegito to really crack at Buu, even though I think Buu put a better fight up against Vegito than Gogeta. Or than Janemba did against Gogeta, because Janemba just got annihilated once Gogeta came out to play. Especially, they figured out insults too. It got really weird. But bottom line, they were around the same area. It took fusions to beat them. It took, it was in Arc 3 whenever or it was in the Buu arc, sort of when the movie came out, and they had to figure that stuff out. So they're similar power-leveled-ish villains, right? Cell and Baby, on the other hand, Cell was the second major arc, or third. The Cell arc, and then Baby was a GT villain. So you have what I would call, in comparison, just overall looking at all these guys we have here, you have a weaker villain fused with a villain from GT, and then we have 2 very late game Dragon Ball Z villains, 2 third major arc villains. But Cell X Baby is gonna mop the floor with Janemba on that one. I'm gonna try to reiterate what I said a little bit better on this run back, because I did a very poor job of trying to get my point across with that last one. But like I said, even though Buu Janemba has had a bigger health bar, Cell was able to mop the floor with him with what looked like relative ease. But yeah, the point I'm trying to say is that if you break it down to, I guess, 4 major arcs, Saiyan arc, Frieza arc, Cell arc, and then Buu arc, Cell is arc number 3 as far as that goes. And then Baby and GT would be like arc 5, 4, 5, something like that, if you, count that as a continuation, sort of, as far as major villains go. Whereas Buu and Janemba would both kind of fall into the category of arc 3. So the math kind of checks out, is what I'm trying to say. But here we go with fight 2, and Buu, even with that extra health bar, Buu X Janemba, BuuNemba, and then Baby Cell. What were we gonna call him? Bell. I don't know, Cellby. Cellby's a name, right? That can be a name. Majin Kamehameha. Cell's gonna fly right into it. That took over a whole health bar from Cell, and all of a sudden that 1 health bar disadvantage is huge. I'm gonna keep calling him Cell and Boo, probably just for shortening the namesake. Final Kamehameha. Good job by BuuNemba to get out of the way of that one. I'm having fun with these names now. I can't stop. BuuNemba with a commanding lead here, but again, with that 1 health bar advantage is expected. Cell already taking a game off BuuNemba, though. Majin Kamehameha, again, Cell able to dodge, get out of the way of that one, coming back up for a grab. BuuNemba did not expect him to avoid that Kamehameha. Both charging now. BuuNemba has that really, really annoying high-pitched gear grindy robot charge that is just oh so lovely to the ears. Sometimes the audio from the PS2 days wasn't always the best. Cell went for that whole thing was so fast. That happened so fast. Cell went for a fuse combination. He hit it this time, but before he went for it, Boo dodged it. Cell dodged Boo attack, then Cell kicked Boo anyway. Sometimes this game just happens so fast. I love it. I love it. It makes for the perfect kind of modded style fights. If only the graphics are better. If only Bandai Namco would give us the HD version. I'll elaborate on that in a minute, because I know a lot of you guys still have questions about Thunder. What happened to the Bandai? All right, we're gonna let this fight finish real quick, because it looks like Boo's about to take a game off Cell with almost three full health bars left. Boo annihilated Cell on that one. We are going to a round 3. Cell won decently in round 1. BuuNemba destroying in round 2. That Kamehameha wave that took a health bar and a half really did it in. So to give you guys the latest update, and this is the update that I've had for probably over a year now, what happened to the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD remake thing, Rhymestyle and I, you know, we didn't petition for it, but we got their attention. We said, hey, people want this, and they said, prove it, and we made those videos, and you guys commented and liked on those videos, and you told them, hey, we want this, hey, we'll buy this, and they got the message. They said, understood. They said, all right, we know people want this. When we have time, we'll do it. And that was a while back, and we have not heard a lick of anything since. They've been mega focused on Xenoverse. They're working on putting out fighters now. It's not like they haven't been doing anything. It's just they haven't been doing this. You know what I mean? So the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD, we know as much as you do at this point, and that is that they said prove it, and we did prove it, and they said okay, now we know, but they have yet to do anything with it. Don't be mad at them about it, but stop harassing me and Rhyme about it, because we've done everything. We know everything you guys do. We can't force them to make games, obviously. We can only show them how much you guys want it. But that's the mini update to that we've had for over a year. It's not an update at all. We've heard no news on it since, so I've since stopped getting my hopes up. But that's the mini. Anyways, fight 3 between BuuNemba and Cellby. I'm kind of hoping Cellby wins this, if only just because they have 1 health bar less. I always like to root for an underdog. Always like to root for an underdog, or what I feel is the underdog. Who do you guys think would win this fight? It really depends on how big of a power level spike GT is from the end of Z. If you break it down, because at the power level spike, you know, from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4, how much stronger Goku got is, you know, the difference in that could be huge. And if it's that big, then anything fused with Baby, you know, it's not impossible to think, if the power level spike was that huge from the end of Z to GT, that Baby could have fought, you know, BuuNemba and put up a good fight. But then you tack Cell on top of that. I feel like at that point Cell himself is not even adding a whole lot. But then again, we've seen how much these old characters can increase their power levels. I mean, just look at Frieza, look at Krillin, you know, look at Android 17. We've seen how much stronger these guys can get without really doing much lately, thanks to Super. Fused combination gonna land there. Just about even in health, almost exactly even in health now, as Cellby is coming in strong with that one. Good counter by BuuNemba here to go on the offensive, and he's going to knock Cellby around. Baby Cell. I'm going to call him Baby Cell. It's not really Cell Jr. Super Energy Ball. Cell takes it to the face. Oh my god. That did so much damage. Baby Cell going to have to go hard in the paint. Good knockaway into a fuse combination here. I don't think it's too little too late. He's only down 1 health bar. He evened it up with that fuse combination, but if Boo wins this, both of his victories came off of 2 gigantic moves. Taking over a health bar. Good job, Cell, able to avoid that one. I thought he was toast. If that would have hit him, I'm pretty sure he would have been done for. Cell coming in with a kick. Good block by Janemba. Final Kamehameha, point blank to the face. Boo eats it, but it looked like he blocked some of it. Don't think he got all of it there. That took less than half of a health bar. Uh-oh, what is this? Boo saying, I don't even need him. Boo looked up and he said, I don't even need Janemba. I'll finish this myself. And I think that might have been a bad idea because now he's going to eat another final Kamehameha out of the face. And Cellbaby going to run it back. Boo either got too cocky or his fusion wore off. And Cellbaby came in to win that one. I don't know. I don't know if Boo decided he didn't need Janemba and he just kicked him out. He just said, no, we don't need him. And he just kicked him out. Or if their fusion just simply ran out. Hold on, my controller's throwing a hissy fit, but it's okay. I don't need my controller because the video's done. That's the good news. But yeah, that was a wild ending. No, in all actuality, the way these mods work is I think sometimes he leaves the option to transform in a little bit. Like if they get like the base Majin Buu moveset or like Super Buu moveset, they still have the ability to transform on some of the mods. I don't know if that's an oversight or if it's just something that they can't change. But yeah, sometimes the option to transform out of a fusion or you know out of a modded character is still there. And then they go back to regular character. I don't know why that is, but it made for an entertaining fight. Had he stayed fused, I still think Cellbaby was on the warpath to win that one, but it really could have gone either way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this fight. Again, this was the first full fanfiction fight I've put up. I don't want to get the fanfiction stuff too crazy, but then again, this is about as wild as it gets, so what else am I going to do? But that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you guys are still enjoying the series. Still working the kinks out, but I hope you guys are loving it anyway. I'm Thundershot. I'm out. Peace late, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.